It's already 10:16. All right, so can you guys see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I did some adjustment regarding with our week 7 and 8 since I've noticed that some of you or half of you are not yet done with the lab 16, 15, 14, and actually the entire week 7 and 8. So what I did is I extended this one up to March 9. So I've extended this one week from now. So you guys can finish everything. Anyway, this is already the like the last laboratory, last laboratory activities, and then the next one will be your final project already. Okay. So what I did in our week 9 and 10 is I removed all the laboratories. Supposedly there would be four more laboratories under week 9 and 10, but I just decided to remove them. Do not just submit them. Don't just well, you can still do them, but they are not necessary to be submitted anymore. Okay, so it's like the week 9 and 10 will be just pure module. It's just a pure concept, and then yeah, you still need to review chapter 5 and 6 because this will be part of your final exam. Okay, under this final exam of yours, aside from your final project. Okay, so did I mention in our previous meeting that you're going to have a final project and then a final exam? Or did I only see that you're only going to have a final project and then no final exam anymore?
Final project lang po ata, sir.
Sure? Because if I did really say that, then I'll feel guilty if I will, still include the final exam because you already have your final project or your your IoT project. Anyway, okay, so we can do that one, okay, as long as you guys will really be able to finish your project in due time. So our last day of class will be on April 8th. So you guys still have a month and 6 days from now. Okay. Anyway, so this is already the last one, and then just check this one out later on for the module 5 and 6. So here are the topic learning outcomes, and then here are the list of topics. So it's just all about types of data, and then what are the best practices in order for you to protect your data. And then the next one is the available uh, like jobs once you're done with this IoT subject. Okay. Well, of course, you still need to learn more, short courses, but learning those basics might be already enough. Though, of course, you still need some certifications like CompTIA, maybe if it's really necessary, CSAN, CCNA routing, and then CCNA security. Okay. Well, those are just, some uh, advices or recommendations just in case that you really want to pursue when it comes to IoT, okay, or the technology of IoT. Okay. So yeah, the next thing is the project proposal. So I already grouped you guys. So I hope you guys already talked with each other and then the project that you're going to propose. Okay. So in here, you're going to write the title of your proposed project and then the purpose of it. Okay. So you can also include a short description. I'll just do that one so that more detailed description or introduction or rationale of your project. There you go. Okay, so that I can understand more about your project aside from the, of course, its purposes. Okay, so I need the title, the description, and then the purposes of your project. And just give me a scenario wherein that project of yours will be useful. So this is already an example, give an example. So it's tracking someone's activity with the use of accelerometers. You can come up with this long titles for now, but if you can come up with a shorter titles with unique titles, then that would be a lot better. This is what is not a good title. Tracking someone's activity, or you could say tracker with the use of accelerometers or something like that. Anyway, so description is this one. Just put it like that. And this project then will be able to detect someone's activity, especially where he's going, he or she's going, and same time, because I put here wherein if the phone was accidentally dropped, then we can also check that one, since the uh the level of motion that happen in this accelerometer will rise up to the maximum. Okay, so with that, it's like we already know that something happened to that phone. Okay, so it might drop by that user or by that owner. Same time, can check whether the phone is dropped, something like that. Okay, so yeah, just the title, description, the purposes, and then the just give me a short scenario, okay, on how does your project work. So the due date of this one will be on March 9th. So you guys have 1 week to think of a project. So the sooner the better. Okay, as soon as I've read your proposal, just let me know. Okay, notify me so I can check it, and then if everything's good, then I'll approve it, and then you can start right away with your project. Okay. So are we clear with this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
no one will ask regarding with the minimum requirements with the components, with the sensors. Okay, so I didn't put that one anymore. So as long as it's useful, even though it only has 5 components, as long as it's really useful, then yeah, I will accept your project. So there is no minimum requirements when it comes to counts of components. Okay, so as long as it's an IoT project, okay, it will use a Bluetooth, it will use a Wi-Fi or a infrared, okay, if you want, or SMS, then yeah, that's already an IoT project. Okay, so yeah, those are just the things that I want to say right now, and then the rest of our meetings will be given as your time to finish your project. Okay. So any question or clarification or any concerns? Anyone?
None for now, sir, siguro.
What about your midterm exam? Anyone who has a question or clarification? All right, so if there is no question, then yeah, that's already it for today. I just wanted to finalize everything so that the rest of our meetings will be your time to finish the final project. Okay, so if
Sir, hindi ba kasama yung Sir, hindi po ba kasama yung subject natin sa face-to-face?
supposedly kasama, But I've asked certain bingan, hindi na lang daw muna. So
Mm.
just a CPE drop for this year. Maybe next year or next whenever the subject will be offered again, so that for sure it will be a limited face-to-face event. But for now, it's not included. Okay. Any other questions?
Answer.
Right. So if there is no question anymore, then yeah, you guys may not go. As always, thank you guys for coming. So I really, really appreciate it. Really, really thank you. Even though you guys already know what to expect. In every meeting, and every meeting is already recorded. So it's like you're not obliged to join every meeting. But still, there's 18 or 17 students of mine who are still joining these meetings. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so thank you, thank you. Anyway, so goodbye and keep safe as always. So let's just meet again next meeting.
Ay, wait lang, sir.
Yes?
Sir, kasi dun sa may registration form may nakalagay na fee dun sa may IoT. Yung para face-to-face ata, sir. Ima-minus pa ba yun sa tuition?
Yeah. So yun yung hindi ko alam. Actually aware ako doon, hindi ko lang alam kung ano yung action. Pero maybe you can ask our dean regarding with that, since hindi ko rin alam kung paano yon, since hindi nga natuloy yung limited face-to-face natin. Then you won't be able to use the laboratory itself. So supposedly there is no lab fee, right? So yeah, try to message our dean, or maybe maybe Sir Dion. Okay, maybe he can explain that one to you guys.
Sige po. Sige. Thank you, sir.
Darwin already submitted the concern regarding with that, but maybe there is no reply yet. So I will also ask him, okay, since I haven't asked him yet regarding with that matter. So yeah, yun na lang muna kasi wala rin akong magagawa. I cannot actually do anything with your tuition fee anymore. So I guess the best way to approach with that is the dean first before the cashier. Ever that it will be deducted with your tuition fee. Okay. All right. So if there is no more other questions, then you guys may now go.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
God, this is so weird. There's so many people. Thank you, sir.
Thank you too.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, may list ba kayo ng mga subjects na for face to face?
May teka lang.
May subject,
May subject.
may list ba kayo, sir, ng mga subjects na para sa face to face?
Meron. I'll send it to you on Facebook. Napin ko
Sige,
muna.
sir. Thank you po.
All right. Okay. So any other concerns? You can leave now after this. Teka lang.